Do you have any suggestions on how to get my son to do a non-preferred task if offering a reward is no good? That's a good question. No, I don't. Like, the problem is, because I don't know your son. He might just be an asshole. Like, I don't know. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no. I mean, here's the thing. Everybody different. You know what I mean? Like, I could just tell you about my experience. Cause my mom had this problem. Like, she had this still do. My girl got this problem. I feel bad for her. But one thing I would say is that with a lot of people with ADHD, the reward is, you got to look about that. Because just because it's a reward for you doesn't necessarily mean it's a reward for him. Like, and that brings up a whole nother problem. Like, one of the problems that I used to have was that my mom would say, okay, if you do this thing that I know you don't want to do, I'll give you this. And then I still wouldn't do it. So it seemed like I'm just like, fuck everybody. The problem is that I don't really care about the this, but I know I'm supposed to care about the this because people get mad at me when I don't care about the thing or the this. And since I have a hard time regulating emotions, not in other people, I understand emotions in other people, but I'm very, very confused about how I feel because every time I emoted when I was a kid, I was told I was doing it wrong. So for example, you say, hey, I know you don't like doing the dishes, but if you do the dishes, I give you $10. To a lot of people, that's be like, oh, obviously I'm gonna do that. Cause even though I don't like doing the dishes, I do like that $10. I could use that money. But in my brain, what it is, hey, do this thing that you don't like. It's full stop. The $10 offers me no dopamine, none whatsoever. It's not a reward for me. That's not to say that I don't like it. It's just that it's not the thing that gets me the dopamine. Most people go to the gym to work out to get the results of the workout. The result is what they're trying to get, and that's where they get the vast majority of the, I feel good, I worked my ass off and I got these results. But for a lot of people with ADHD, the goal is doing the thing. So if I don't like going to the gym, my brain does not give me any dopamine or happy feelings when I get the result. It can't see that far. Like, still to this day, I'm not great at the business side of comedy. I'm not. Like, if I don't have shows booked, then to me, I'm not a comedian. I don't do comedy. It'll never happen again because I can't do the future. I can't see the future, really. I know this isn't going to make sense to a lot of people, but there are people who do have ADHD who are going to be like, I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. You're not crazy, dog. So a better suggestion, instead of offering a reward that you might see as a reward, look at the things that he likes to do and then use bigger versions of that or different versions of that as the reward. This, however, can be used to your advantage if you know how to use it right. Like, I don't eat vegetables typically. I don't like them. And I'm not going to cook vegetables for myself. I know I should have them. I understand this, but I'm not going to do it. However, if we're at dinner and my girlfriend just says, eat a carrot, I eat a carrot. I don't even think about it. So one thing you might want to do is say something like if he likes going to the park, be like, hey, we're going to go to the park in a half hour. Can you do the dishes before we go? What you did was you gave him a deadline that is very soon. So you didn't say, hey, do the dishes by tomorrow. Because if you say do the dishes by tomorrow, then he's going to be thinking about it until tomorrow. But he's also going to be like stressing over the fact that he's not thinking about it. It's going to be a big problem. Just remember that the doing of the thing is the reward. I hope that helps a little bit. I ain't no psychomotor child of this. I ain't got no schooling. So yeah, I mean, like, good luck.